What's up, guitar friends? Today let's learn String by Mack Geiger. We're going to do this in standard tuning, but if you want to play it in his key, you'll put the capo on the first fret. Let's learn this simple picking, easy strumming, easy chords on this one. So we're starting our intro on this G position. Second string is going to be open right here. We're going to start out picking the sixth string and the second string together. Then we'll go 4-3. Those are both open. So 6 and 2 together. Then 4-3. Then we'll come here to the 4th fret here on the 4th string and go 4-3-2. Then we'll come to the 2nd fret and go 4-3-2. And then we're going to open up that 4th string and go 4-3-2. So here's that full thing one more time, starting with the 6th and the 2nd together. So really simple picking. If you want, you can just strum on the G chord for the intro. If you can't quite get that picking yet, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, strumming. Then our verse is going to start out on this G, then we'll go to the A minor. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Then we'll go to our D chord. Then to the C, then back to D, then back to G. So let's strum through this first verse. Our second verse is going to be a little different. So G, then we'll go to A minor, then D, now C, D, G. Let's add the lyrics in there now. So starting on the G. Laying awake in your bed, hiding myself from the things you did. Now to the D. These past months I tried to bury my head in the sand. Now we're going to play our next verse here. We're going to start out the same way. G, then A minor, now to D, but here we're going to go to the D7 instead of going up to the G. So open, 2nd fret, 1st fret, 2nd fret, D7, then back to G here, and then D. So let's sing through those lyrics. Last night I told you I'm out. Part of me wants you still around. Now we'll go to D and then D7. I'm not a toy on a string, just a drag around G, then up to D. And that ends our verse, and then we're going to go to the chorus. A minor to start the chorus. Here we'll continue our down, up, down, up, down, up strumming. So we'll go A minor, then D, then we'll go G, and now we're going to walk down to the E minor. So we'll go from the G to the D position, but you can add the 2nd fret here on the low E string to walk down to the E minor chord. So A minor, then D, then G, walk down to E minor, and then we'll continue that progression. A minor, D, G, walk down to E minor. We'll do that one more time. A minor, intro picking here. Let's add the lyrics in here into the chorus now, starting on the A minor, then going to the D, then G, walking down to the E minor. So when you call me up at 2 a.m. crying that you need me again, fluttering your eyes, pulling me in, sure know how to make me sin. No, I won't go, and I won't fall for it this time. Back to A minor, it's your best to go, find someone else to string by. Then we'll go to our next verse, same thing as the first verse here. So that's G, A minor, D, C, D, G. Here's the lyrics. Each night I wait for the ring, my telephone laying next to me. You lie and say you've changed, but your voice still comforts me. G, then we'll go to A minor and then D. Lord, send me away from this woman or planet. I'd gladly aboard the next rocket if I'm honest, 'cause I can't escape. Now D7, the devil is whispering to me. G and then D. Then we'll play the chorus again here, starting back on the A minor. So let's play through the intro picking, then we'll strum through the verse and the first chorus, and I'll call out the chords as we go. So let's start with the G chord picking. Now we'll go to the G strumming. Then to the A minor. Then to D, C, D, and G. Stay on the G. Last night I told you I'm out. We'll go to A minor. Then D, then D7, then G, and D. In the chorus, A minor, D, then G, D, E minor, A minor, D, G, walk down to E minor, and A minor. I won't go, and I won't fall for it this time. Now A minor has to go, find someone else to string by. This is the ending.